Welcome back, everybody. Aesop Grimm here. This is the continuation of our Stellaris Chronicle, and we're looking at Unity here. Timer just started. Alright, yeah, see, again, I think I mentioned in a previous episode, it seems like these things get more, like the electric grid gets wider and wider as the planet develops. So anyway, I thought that was neat, so I figured I would open us up looking at Unity. What is going on with the ship here? Oh, that's the one being scanned. Okay. Alrighty, we're in the year 2236. Let's unpause it, click up to speed 2. And we will continue with this saga as our civilization develops. Let's see, do we have anybody available? We do not. We need a engineer. Let's see, we could take Voidcraft or propulsion. I think I'll try the Voidcraft. Not fleet manager, technology. Yeah, okay, so we have a plus 32% modifier then. Heinz Baumann. Very well, Dr. Baumann, continue, sir. 639 alloy. We need how much? 900 something, I think. Or maybe it was 700 something. I think it was 700. 792. To plus up our fleet. Orbit stabilized. It turned out to be a bit more tricky than anticipated by Dr. Aguirre, but the prototype is now in a stable orbit and ready to be examined more closely. The Arbiter is commencing docking. Keep me informed. Excellent. Okay, so I guess that's occurring right now, because neither one of these ships are really selectable at the moment.
Anomaly found.
Urgent message. An urgent message has arrived from Dr. Aguirre. The crew is dead, their mutilated corpses floating through the depressurized sections of the ship. As there is no decay in vacuum, he can only guess for how long they have been dead. It remains a mystery for now why there is no atmosphere, as the ship's hull appears intact. The ship seems to have run out of energy a while ago. It will take some time before we will know more. How horrible. Okay, research that. Hit pause. Findings on the Layets. Whilst searching through the debris of the former habitats orbiting beyond Dazat 4, one of the stationed researchers happened upon a depiction of the inhabitants which our research officers have taken to dubbing Layets. They have an unusual trinary body structure, standing upright on 3 legs as on a tripod. They sprout 2 sets of 3 arms, each arm with 3 fingers, as well as a full 3 heads. Each head has 1 eye, 1 ear, and 2 mouths, presumably one to speak and one to eat. It is unfortunate that we have been unable to find any organic remains of the Layeds. Their biology must have been a true marvel. I don't think that's how we would feel. Near this depiction, our researcher also found examples of what is believed to be Layed script. However, attempts to translate it have so far proven futile. Alright. And we can take Science Division, which will increase the options we have to pick from when we pick a new tech. Grim discoveries, man, we have them rolling in one after another, huh? All energy cells were exhausted, so some of them had to be replaced with reserve cells from the CNS Arbiter to get at least some of the ship's systems online. The logbook shows the crew joking in joyful anticipation of their first FTL flight, but then all recordings broke up shortly after the ship's FTL engines were activated. It is hard to assess how much time passed before the recording started again. The flight seems to be over, and the atmosphere has changed completely. Those same faces smiling a moment ago are now distorted by pain and screams echo as they mutilate themselves. Wow. The recording ends abruptly. Shall we investigate further or leave the dead to rest? Well, no. We must know what caused this tragedy. Continue. Final report. Working through the sensor data recorded during the FTL event, Dr. Aguirre came to this conclusion that the prototype and its crew left our plane of existence and entered another dimension where our natural laws do not apply. The severe mental stress must have driven the crew to madness. While reviewing further data, a feeling of a dark presence overcomes the science officer and his assistants. They quickly remove the data core to take it with them to the CNS Arbiter. Right after returning to their ship, our science team monitors an energy spike inside the prototype's FTL core. They initiate emergency undocking procedures, which they barely manage to complete before the ship vanishes into the void. Dr. Aguirre speculates on the possibility that the ship itself might have been changed by strange dimensional energies. Might it be alive? We may never know, but the retrieved data core provides significant data on FTL travel. Okay, so we gained some research from that, 350 physics research. And our science vessel here can continue surveying. What were you going to be looking at? Which one are you? Right here. Okay, so you can survey this system and then to here, here, and here. Corrigan has an unemployed. They can upgrade, which is important. That will allow us, I think it doubles our pop growth when you get to upgrade from a colony. And then we'll build another ag district. We need a city district as well. There we go.
System reconnaissance completed.
Actually, you know what? I think this provides housing. Yes, it does. All right, remove that city district. We are at 686 alloys. We need around 800. What, did an envoy die? No, our governor died. We got cheap. Well, we'll probably take the intellectual. Yeah. Atmospheric ecosystem. We have discovered a thriving ecosystem in the upper atmosphere of the gas giant Asterope 9. Massive floating creatures have evolved bodies filled with lighter than air gases, follow the wind currents, and feed off the energy released by the gas giant's frequent lightning storms. These beings in turn support colonies of smaller animals that prey on atmospheric plankton and each other. Okay.
Construction complete.
Okay, let's get this construction ship building mining stations, and we can colonize. Ah, man, 200. Yeah. Let's not colonize just yet. Terminal orbit. One of the many moons circling Covfefe 5 has a terminal orbit. It will collide with the gas giant. So the moon is basically, it's been coming closer and closer for millions of years, and now we're in position to watch as the moon actually gets pulled into the planet itself. And so let's cancel this, and we will go ahead and research this project. The mystery surrounding the demise of the Laids deepens. Although our team has been unable to find any evidence as to what caused the destruction of their habitats, they have cataloged a large number of items, ranging from fragments of small spacecraft to entire buildings to all manner of everyday objects. Unfortunately, it appears that their electronic systems were not of a very sturdy design, so very few have survived the past few thousand years. However, what has surprised our researchers is that not a single object has been identified as a weapon. This has led our scientists to theorize that the Laids were an entirely pacifistic species. Who or what could have wanted their destruction? No. With the way that we're organized, we're like, who or what would want to do that? Because the answer to the other question is people like us. People like us would want their total destruction. Oh, unpause. My bad. I thought we were rolling forward. We weren't. I was sitting here waiting for my my alloys to tick over. We have overpopulation here, not enough housing, but that'll get taken care of as soon as this completes. Okay, we just hit 808 alloys. We will now update reinforced fleet for 792 alloys. Okay, now we're waiting to reach 200 alloys so we can go ahead and colonize this planet. Currently superior, superior, and superior. Hopefully whenever we've upgraded this fleet to its full complement,
Special project complete.
we will be back at equal. Okay, so we did monitor that event with the moon crashing into Covfefe 5, and we gained physics research as a result, and will now proceed to here and research this project. This game's fun. I often compare it to watching an ant farm or the guts of a clock as the gears turn, when little gears turn medium gears that turn big gears, and seeing how an entire system comes together to form something bigger than each of the individual components. So it's kind of both, I guess. Watching how the sum is greater than the total of its parts.
Construction complete.
I can't seem to remember how exactly that phrase goes, but that would be like the gears analogy. But then just seeing the development and the progression forward, that's like watching the ant farm. So you have kind of both things happening at once, and it makes this game quite a bit of fun to play through. Let's build a starbase right here. We're going to try and build up to this point here. Okay, we're up to 15. I think we'll be going to 18.
Science Division reports a new breakthrough.
Okay. We have learned the selective defoliants tech, and now of these, I think I would rather have, let's see, we're at 3 of 6 here. I would go with the extra naval cap. As extrasolar expeditions become more common, it is important to provide planet-side relief for returning fleets, doctrine, fleet support. So I guess by doing this, you're driving up the quality of life for your Navy, which attracts more recruits, is what that sounds like to me. But we'll go ahead and grab that. And we're about to also gain +10 to the command limit. So this will be a capacity limit increase, and this will be a command limit increase when we gain the destroyer. And also, let this finish up. Okay, that did in fact fix that problem here. It did give us, I guess it gave us a specialist. I don't know why it would give us a specialist that doesn't have a job. But let's build maybe, what was this gonna be? I was thinking of turning this into a civilian industries place, I believe. We're at +5, and the alloys are at +14, so I believe civilian industries is going to be the priority. Let's go ahead and kick that in. I don't have anything that helps with, I don't want to throw anything towards ag. That's really very temporary. That'll eventually become city districts, I think. All right, so we're going to clear blockers. Dense jungle. Okay. We're about halfway towards the 200 that we need to send a colony ship.
System reconnaissance completed.
Septrum has been reconned. Looks like we're working on Bade as well. Bade? Maybe that's Bade. Okay, we're at full status right there. Let's pause it. Equivalent. Their tech is still ahead of us. And equivalent. Okay, that's a bit of a seesaw battle for us. They tend to be... They get ahead of us, and then we play catch up. Okay, this construction ship is on its way to get us 2 frigates down here. So there's actually 2 projects here. There's one for the construction ship and there's one for the scientist. Ah, Unity. What will we get from you, Unity? We continue to need generators. Do we have the plus generator thing? We do not. We do have an Autocaton monument already, so that's good. And we're hurting in housing, doggone it. Alright, we'll build that first and then go generator.
Recon pass completed. Construction complete.
I've got this video and the next one to record. That'll bring us to 10 videos here, and then I'm going to move on. Move back to my Crusader Kings 3 Iberian Peninsula playthrough. Both of those games, man, both of these games are fun. They're a lot of fun to play. Construction ship. Get me the mining stations. And I guess you'll just kind of stand by until we can get this surveyed. Alright, we have an archaeology site that's been completed. Our research team has made a potential breakthrough on the Layets. An intact data core thought to contain thousands and thousands of items of visual data has been found. However, adapting it to be viewed in a format compatible with human visual sensory systems will take considerable effort, not to mention that we will have to translate the Layet language. The research team has set up a project to see what data can be gleaned from the cores. Okay.
Special project complete.
And the archaeologists investigating the derelict Ute cruiser have transmitted their report. There are 2 large cryo chambers in the cruiser's midsection designed to house 1 Ute each in suspended animation. Given the massive size of Ute individuals, this was apparently their standard crew complement on vessels of this size. No Ute remains were found anywhere on the ship, but the archaeologists managed to recover logs from a computer that monitored the life signs and medical conditions of the crew and provided valuable data on Ute physiology. Okay, now this I find interesting because you would think that this would be society research, right? We're looking into the biology of a biological species. But no, we get engineering research instead. So, okay. This science ship can move on to Meredith and begin excavating that site. This science ship can move to Nikor and excavate that site. All right. Oh, unpause. There we go. What are we building on Corrigan now? Ah, we're clearing the dense jungle. Yeah, it's a little pixelated out there. I'm really not complaining. I mean, that was a complaint. Man, this system looks cool. I mean, I guess that was a complaint, but what I'm trying to say is I'm not throwing shade at the developer. Mods are free, and these are really nice mods. Look at this. This is gorgeous out here. Toxic world. So I guess this is simulating us applying power to this station.
Construction complete.
We are now 70% through.
System reconnaissance completed.
90%.
Construction complete.
Oh yeah, that's right. It was going to build the mining station first. Okay, now we are going to repair the shipyard. There we go. Okay, we're at 10%. Okay, well, we got other things going on too. This construction ship can come up here and build a star base. And this science ship. Okay, now see, this looks to me like we again have a singular entry point. So if we're able to grab this system, we effectively grab all of this and all of this. So then let's survey up to that point. That would be the priority to reach before even worrying about the rest of it. And you, I guess, can go the other direction. You can grab this one, and then get the middle. Oh, we're at 290 alloys we can colonize. Camelot? No. This is probably going to be an alloy world. Thebes sounds good. We gained a trait for our governor, environmental engineer. Cheryl Kellerman. That sounds like a regular name. That's cool. Governor Kellerman. Very astute. Alright, cool. What's this do for us? Clear blocker time is reduced, and so is the cost. Man, she's smart, huh? Good administrator. Okay, we're definitely past our empire sprawl. A long way from home. The large building in the middle of the outpost seems to also be the oldest. It seemed logical to start at the very beginning of the settlement's history. The research has proven difficult due to the unusual design of the outpost systems, but eventually Dr. Ravelli was able to decipher a large amount of data. The species that built this outpost called themselves Neartians, after their distant homeworld. The base itself was referred to as New Neart. The building was abandoned at some point, and most of the crucial systems transferred to a better-equipped facility, but some data and logs remain. Perhaps the early days held some sentimental value. Some of the messages cast the colonists in an unusual light, however. Base log by Commander Gour, mission date 1-1. The passage was a complete success. The base capsule suffered minor damage, but that's nothing we can't fix. The destination matches our models, but to witness it in person is still shocking. It is unsettling to look at the sky and not see any flux residue. The fusion-powered celestial glow is so much brighter than I imagined, almost disturbingly clear in the black sky. The lack of access to flux sample means that our research will take additional time, but considering the time differential, this should not be an issue. It seems that the colonists did not just come from another planet, but from another universe entirely. Wow! Though considering they lived long enough to make the log, their home universe might not be so different after all. Keep digging. This might be really interesting, the outsiders. Oh, lost another scientist. Our physician has passed away. Dr. Peng Deng died at the age of 86. Now we could name Dr. Yamashita to be our physician, our physics, not our physician, but our physics scientist. But at age 75 and with the meticulous trait and all the experience she has out there in the field, I think we'll just keep her there. We don't have any great options here. We'll have to go with leader lifespan plus 25 years. I mean, that's not terrible. Dr. Zhu. Dr. Zhu, you will take over physics for us. Thank you. And good luck.
Special project complete.
The CNS Stevedore has successfully restored power to the automated shipyard. The facility immediately resumed its interrupted construction order, using what materials it had on hand to build an advanced frigate of unknown design. Unfortunately, the ancient facility broke down completely afterwards and has been deemed beyond repair. We have sent a crew to the new ship and pressed it into service with our fleet. Alright, so I was off a little bit. That's my bad. It's not 2 frigates that we get. 1 frigate is worth 2 ship points. And so that's what we're getting. Let's grab this site right here, and we will bring our new ship. Well, first it needs to be assigned. It doesn't really. We're about to merge it. Let's bring it to Deneb.
Anomaly found.
And research it because it's easy for you. Okay. Well, that makes for a good spot to go ahead and put a cut in. We're in the year 2240, April. Let's do a recap here. Things are looking good here. We're building up our naval strength. We are currently at fleet capacity. Oh my gosh, their tech. What is it about their species? Void Dweller. I mean, there's nothing here that... They must have just dedicated some things to technology. We need a research world pretty badly. We need terraforming. That's exactly what we need. Okay, so when it comes to the existential threat, though, the military power, we're doing good. Our defenses are at 2.5k so far, and they can be upgraded a little bit, but we're waiting for alloys for that. Seems like there was something else I wanted to look at. Well, I can't really think of what it is now. We do have robots up, and we are constructing robots. We have robot populations on both planets, so that's going well. We have 2 jobs available here, farmer districts. Okay, that's on Corrigan. And Unity has no jobs. Let's maybe put a generator district up and have jobs available for people to step into. Other than that, we're just trying to fill in. Probably we're gonna fill in all the way up to here. We'll cut right here. No, we might cut right here or here, depending on if there's anything useful in this system, because yeah, we'll have to see what's out here. We're hoping for terraforming soon. I think that's... I could keep talking, and I would. I tend to drone on and on sometimes. There we go. Let's go ahead and wrap the episode up. Again, I am Aesop Grimm. Thanks for coming by the channel, and I will see you in the next episode where this story continues. Thanks for visiting Aesop Grimm's Chronicles. If you've made it this far in the video, please consider rating, commenting, subscribing, and sharing. I hope to see you in the next episode, and until then, stay shiny.